Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's trial day. I assume. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I get to investigate while I'm in prison. I don't actually know. That I imagine that is not going to be the case while I'm being held for my trial, but you know, like maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh shit. I'm so sorry, but the way he's just deadpan staring into my soul is so fucking funny to me. I love this Edgeworth mugshot. That's so good. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. That is insanity, Edgeworth, okay? What do you mean there's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent? It's called literal evidence. You told me evidence is king, motherfucker. That's how we... What do you mean there's no way? All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? But Phoenix... Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Nah, I got this in the bag. No doubt. I'm not even a little bit worried. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 1. Oh, we get number 1 this time. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I mean, like, I suppose I should raise the objection. It's gonna get denied. Like, there's no world where this goes through, but I should, look, if I'm trying to put myself in Phoenix's shoes. If I was in his position, I would do everything I possibly could. Every tiny little insignificant thing that even in my mind, I know it's not going to work. Like, there's a 0% chance, but what if I'm wrong? And it does, right? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright, thought he was talking to Phoenix. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. God, this fucking asshole. God, I hate looking at him. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Yo, I did, man, in like 10 years or so, and I've got a few more years under my belt, this is absolutely how I want to introduce myself. I'm just gonna spend a bunch of money on some incredibly gaudy jewelry and like really fancy clothes, and then whenever I have to introduce myself, I just shimmer my 18 fucking rings and gems in the light and go, "What's up, bitch?" That's so fucking good. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Locutions? Bro, he's saying words I don't fucking know. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. That's so good. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well. Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? That's so dumb. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Yo, she's up here with me. Let's go. Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly pursuifying, yes. That's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Bro, I'm about to press every little fucking thing. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna pull apart when she ran away and we gave chase, because we have the image of like the viewpoint from the window. So if she really ran away, how could he have seen all of that, right? Anyway, it was about 9 o'clock. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know? Abso-positively. I did say that right. As I was saying it, I was like, there's no shot. This is what he said. I'm fucking this up, but nope. No. You're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. I'll press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? So, hold on a minute. I don't want to present anything yet, but I wanted to look at the affidavit. No, I don't have the affidavit anymore. I couldn't remember if he said he went into the room or not, so I'm just gonna assume that he did not, and we're gonna move on. I was quietly, he was reading some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. You were literally wiretapping the room like her phone. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? That's it? That's all I get from that? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. So stupid. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I am abso-absolutely perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that? Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd? So, hold on, I want to look at this before we victim ran to the left and you gave chase. If we look at the murder scene, the victim ran to the left and he gave chase. I don't think this really disproves anything. Oh, but May's testimony said that the victim ran to the right. Aha! I see. Okay, well, I want to press everything just to make sure. So, there we go. Finally, there's a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Impaction? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Yeah, we already got it, so... Oh god, I gotta go all the way through it again. You ran to the left and you gave chase. That is contradictory to Miss May's testimony. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, and the reason he thinks that she ran to the left is because if he was attacking her, because we know he's the killer, right? We saw it. So if he was swinging the thing at her and then she ran to her right, it would be to his left, right? If they're facing each other. That's why he thinks this way. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Jesus, dude. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Okay. I would like to present here. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. For once, we're actually gonna start holding people in contempt of court? Now we're gonna start doing it? Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, or Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Oh, we're doing some pressing, baby. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, yo, buddy, what the fuck? You're the guy who's called Mr. Red White, and you named your fucking company Blue Corp. You're the American simp here, dude. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. Okay, well, that's even better. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me! But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts. Absolutely. That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. So, what does the autopsy say? The victim dodged an attack and ran. Oh, that's her testimony. Do we have the autopsy? Yes. May have lived a few minutes after being hit. I guess technically it's possible. This doesn't directly contradict it, right? Broken remains of a glass light. What is the glass shards about? There's the thinker. The wiretap isn't useful right now. The receipt. Letters on the back. She ran to the left and then to the right. I'm not sure what directly contradicts this. Let me read all his stuff again. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. Okay. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Do you have anything that proves that we did not hit her twice? I mean, this says died from a blow by a blunt object. It doesn't say that there was only one blow. It may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. This isn't... Okay, let's eliminate the stuff that I don't think is relevant. I don't think the cell phone is relevant. I don't think the thinker is relevant. I I don't think the wiretap is relevant. I don't think the receipt is relevant. Maybe her testimony, maybe the autopsy. I don't know about the shards. I don't think they're relevant. Floor plan. You hit her twice. Maybe I need to go for a different... That is what Miss May saw. Chase her and delivered the final blow. What is her testimony? The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Her testimony says that she dodged the first attack. She dodged an attack, then ran to the right. Am I overthinking this? Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. She ran to the right, chased her and delivered the final blow. Then you hit her savagely. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, no, it's not going here. No. Am I just using this on the... Am I overthinking this, or am I just using it on the wrong statement, maybe? When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I'm gonna try using the autopsy report on... Oh, wait, no. Here, you hit her twice. Okay, it does work the way I thought it would then. Because it didn't explicitly say in the autopsy report there was only one strike, right? So I don't know. Anyway. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap, indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it! This is almost over. Okay, so hold on. I need to, when I'm voicing these out, I don't pay as much attention to the words which is hilarious because I'm saying them, right? But I'm trying to deliver lines. I'm not paying super close attention for details here. So I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. He must be, what is he talking about here? I can press. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd, obviously. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor. Okay, well, obviously, a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Hold on, so if we look at this, when he looked, the light stand was on the floor. So when would it have broken? How could he have seen this? Because aren't these shatters the light stand? Well, no, actually, it looks like the light stand doesn't actually reach the window, right? These are leaves. Are they leaves around it from the plant? I'm not super certain here. What if so, program means a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Oh, broken beyond all recognition. How could he have known it's a light stand? Because when it's glass, when it fell, it would have shattered, right? Okay. I want to press everything anyway. Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I?
Objection!
I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before, you said she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned around and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Oh my God. Bro, how could anyone listening to this be like, yeah, this guy's innocent? I gave chase, of course. No, not me. The killer, I mean, he gave chase.
Objection!
Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. And you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap? That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes, well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. It won't be easy. Light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. How could you have known that when it was shattered beyond recognition? Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. Problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at the floor plan. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yo, he has lost it. Oh shit, we're going. Oh. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix writes. What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh my god. Yo, Edgeworth kinda gigabrain here. That's pretty sick. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is heading. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. It gets me every time, I'm sorry. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound. Correct! That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. We press until we find something is what we do now, buddy. Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh. Right. I'd entered the Fanco law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. There's no way to know that! There's no fucking way to know that! If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough I can bluff something out of him. Okay, he had entered the law offices, he had done so to place the wiretap. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Oh, more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh shit, is he good? Bro, we just passed the fuck out. Oh my god. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! There he goes again. Hey, Phoenix. Hack? It's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Yo! She channeled Mia. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. Or White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. Oh, that was Phoenix saying that, my bad. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Don't do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I never would have checked the front of the receipt either. Like, I never would have thought that'd be relevant. September 9th, 1:16 p.m., District Court Courtroom number 1. Oh, I'm ready, baby. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, I'm ready, buddy. All right, beginning of the September, the week of the murder. It entered the law offices. Of course, I'd done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. I mean, do I use the receipt on the date or on when he saw it? I'm gonna try using it here. Receipt.
Objection!
Okay, there we go. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Damn, dude. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh, what's he got cooked up now? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. We object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, anyone is going to call Mr. White the trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. God. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. I'm being judged guilty of murder. Yes, I'm persistent. Are you out of your mind? You bet I am. My life is writing on this one, exactly. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
What the fuck is this list of names? The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Yo, we're gonna blackmail him? Let's go! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, this court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Let's go! Woo! Throw the confetti, baby! Get fucked, Edgeworth! Suck it, loser! I'm going home, bitch! That is all. Court is adjourned. Oh, how's it feel to lose, loser? Damn, this is twice now. Well, no, it isn't really twice now. He kind of won with Miss May, but it was like the same, you know, trial. It's like the same crime. You get what I mean. Anyway, September 9th, 2:24 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. We're a little late, Phoenix. Come on. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. All right, Maya's growing on me. I like that, that's good. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Okay, I mean, yeah. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Aw, so sweet. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Yo, she's onto something though. Burger sounds super. I'm getting burgers after this, dude. Fucking hell, man. Maya knows what's up. Let's go. Yo, why is this so? What the fuck is going on here, dude? Hold on. A brand new episode has been added. The actual fucking anime episode. Hello? What the fuck? We're literally gonna have a mecha battle? That'd be awesome. Anyway, though, this is where we're ending this episode. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the official store page. You can get the game for yourself if you want to do so. And as always, if you made it this far with me, I really, truly appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night or whatever time it is. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.